guys, it's Mikaela again, and welcome back to another speed build. And this is another speed build using a lot of the new island living pack. As you can see, I am building in the world of Sulani. And this is going to be a build that will be in my new LP. I will hopefully be recording that within the next couple of days, so hopefully it'll be coming out in the next couple of days as well. But anyways, my what I wanted this to be was a Mermaid Cove, because we do get mermaids in this pack, which I'm really excited to play with and whatnot, because I really enjoy mermaids. As I mean, so most of you that watch my videos know that I have red hair, and I've always had a lot of red hair. Just throughout high school and stuff. My natural hair color is actually brown, but I just like the way the red hair looks on me, I guess. But in high school, people would always nickname me Ariel, because when I was 16, I had super bright red hair, and now I kind of have it toned down because I have to work and stuff and be a lame adult and whatnot. But I have had super bright red hair in the past. I do want to dye it super bright again, but I'm in the process of going to job interviews and stuff, so I probably should do that. I also really want to dye my hair blue, because I also really like blue hair. I've actually had my hair almost every color of the rainbow. Like, I've had it green, red, blue, purple, pink. I've had all the colors. But anyways, so as you can see, the shape of this build is a little bit different, because I had the little octagon shape kind of thing going on. So you'll see that as I'm building in this, that I don't put a bathroom inside the main building. I have to make a whole new building out. It's outside. It's a little bathroom shack. But yeah, I just completely forgot about it. But there is a bathroom in here if you want to download this. There's also an OCC, and I do use quite a bit of packs though. But I thought about not using as many packs, but then I thought, you know what, I'm going to be using this in my LP, so I just want to use whatever I want. But I want to try something new with the shape, because it was pretty hard with the walls, the little corners like that. And also there isn't any room, so it's kind of like a studio. So you'll see right here, I want to make kind of a bedroom, so I use these little dividers. I don't use these dividers specifically just because it has all the holes and whatnot. So I felt maybe the sim that lives here wanted to have a little bit more privacy. So I do end up switching it out for these ones that we get from Spa Day, which I felt are pretty nice. And that way it provides a little bit more privacy. And she just has a single bed, and then I put a little nightstand, and I figure that's all she needs, because she has the rest of her little tiny house. And you'll see that also in this build. I definitely did get my inspiration from Ariel and the Little Mermaid, because I love the Little Mermaid. And so I tried to just put a bunch of random stuff in here, because maybe the sim that lives here likes to collect things like Ariel does in the movie. But you can see right here, I kind of have the living room area in the middle, so the TV is against the little bedroom area and the little dividers, which I felt was a cool idea. I don't know. I also thought about trying to make a sectional couch with that, but the glitching was way too bad for me, and I couldn't handle it. Which I don't get why we don't have sectional couches in The Sims. I mean, I think if you have first pet stuff, you can kind of make it, but I don't have that pack. That's literally the one pack I don't have. But also, I feel we should have more options for sectional couches, because I know so many people that have it. Actually, story time. When I was growing up, we had a sectional couch, and I think I must have been in high school or something, and yeah, I was in high school. So we got my dog when I was in ninth grade. And when I first got him, he was a puppy, so he had to be kenneled all day, because we couldn't trust him not to get into deep shit throughout the day. So one day my mom thought, you know what, I think we can trust him today. So I always came home first, because I would get out of school early, and my mom wouldn't come home from work until 4:30. I'd come home, like a big chunk of our couch is missing. And I'm just like, oh man, Jake, you're gonna be in so much trouble. And my mom can be kind of scary when she's angry. I mean, not so much now because I'm an adult, so it doesn't like affect me as much anymore. But then I called her and I was like, yeah, just so you know, Jake ate the couch. I didn't do it. Don't get mad at me. Then I sent her a picture so that way she was warned about it. But yeah, there's my story about a sectional couch. But anyways, back to the build. I did have like this little area, so I put a dresser right there because it's like a studio apartment type of thing. So you kind of have to get creative before you put things because there's no like actual bedroom. So I put the dresser like in. It was like near the front door. There's two doors in here because I feel like when I take pictures, or not when I take pictures, but like when I upload this to the gallery, it's going to have like what I have as like the back, or what I see as the back, as this door, but and then facing the ocean is going to be the back. But I mean, if you're the mermaid, you also like live in the ocean, so I feel like for this sim, the front door is going to be the other day. I'm just rambling on again. I'm sorry, I ramble a lot. And this is where I started making the little bathroom because so this was like my second day that I was building this. And after the first day, like I completely blanked out. I didn't think bathrooms were necessary apparently because why would they be? But I didn't want to like redo everything. And then I thought about it too, and I didn't really know like what would be a good like angle to like put a separate room for a bathroom. So I just decided to do something a little bit different, which realistically, this would be super annoying having to walk out of your house to go to this separate building to use the bathroom. But I do really like how it turned out, and it's something different than what I normally do, which I need to start doing. I did use a lot of bright colors in this build, much like I did in my last build if you watched that. Because if you see how I build usually, it's just like a lot of bright colors. Like maybe if I make it like a kid's room, I'll make it a little bit more colorful because it's for a kid. But for the most part, like maybe the walls will be like a pale like blue or green or something like that. But I never go crazy. But I feel like in this world, it's easier to go crazy. I don't know, maybe not. But I do really like how this bathroom turned out. And I feel like it's like a good size. And I do just have the bathtub. There isn't like a shower in there. But I also imagine that maybe the sim that lives here, she is a mermaid. So maybe she's just been like a mermaid her whole life. And maybe like how it works is she was like pretty much just living in the sea or in the ocean. And so she doesn't have like too much experience with humans. So I feel like maybe she just does things a little bit differently. And this is where I start working on the landscaping and the outside, and I go really crazy. You'll see in the next few minutes or so, I feel like all this greenery on the outside of it. Because, maybe this was like an abandoned place, and then when the sim comes out, because she wants to interact with humans and like kind of see like what they're up to and whatnot. I don't know. She just got tired of just living in the sea. She wanted to be able to experience what life, well, I guess not with humans, but with other sims are like. So she found this and moved in here. And then this is where I started putting like all the collectible items, I guess. At least for her. Because I wanted to be like weird stuff that people just like would not have just like in their house. Like I put that like that hands mannequin thing. Like who would have that? Ariel would have that. Yeah, and then I put like this little like treasure chest thing. I don't know, I thought it looked cool. So I just put it outside because I had like all the seaweed stuff on it too. And then I did try to put some like paintings on the wall and stuff. I did use this one because it was like the beach. And obviously the beach is going to be very special to the Sims heart because she has lived there like her entire life. But anyways, oh yeah, I put this thing up there too because I wanted to put some like plants and stuff around. And then this is when I started going crazy because at first I was like, oh, I'm just gonna put like some potted plants inside, make it look really nice. And then I put these like jungle adventure like vine things um on the outside because I thought that looked cool too. And then I decided to go even crazier. I go on the other side, and pretty much almost the entire house is just filled with all these vines. But I mean, if it was abandoned for so long, then I mean, stuff just started to grow. And then maybe the sim that lives here didn't really know that she should probably clean it up. Because I think she would think that it would look really cool. And then it's like her own. And it's like, oh, well, there's a mermaid that lives here. But no one knows. People maybe at first will probably think that it's still abandoned. But don't worry, there's someone that does live there. I don't know. I think it looked really cool. It was also probably like way too much. But anyways, this is the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you did enjoy my content. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye everyone.